Get ready to defy gravity once again. Tony Award-winning Broadway star, actress, and recording star Idina Menzel will soon bring her Take Me or Leave Me tour to the Dallas's Majestic Theater. But before she does, Idina joins me with a preview. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great, thanks.
Good. All right, this tour, Take Me or Leave Me, what does that mean to you?
Well, it's a throwback to my very first character, Maureen, in the Broadway show Rent. And I thought it was apropos for this tour because I feel like I'm going to be really intimate and honest with my audience. And it's sort of just kind of scars and all, putting it out there and hoping that they'll, accept it and love it.
Absolutely. So you rose to fame for your role as Maureen in Rent, you just mentioned. What is your fondest memory of that specific show?
Oh gosh, that's a very complicated question because if people, they might know already, but the composer Jonathan Larson passed away on the night of our first preview. So that was quite turbulent. Very sad time, bittersweet because the show took off and was extremely successful, but it took off without him by our side. So there were lots of lessons to be learned. But then we celebrated a life every night, which was sort of life imitating art. So that's what comes to mind every time someone says.
Absolutely. That's such a hard time. But like you said, it's life being celebrated and reimagined. Can you tell me maybe what you would say to Idina back then, who was maybe just feeling her way around?
Well, the whole lesson behind that, and even within the show, is No Day But Today, which is to really, really experience every moment, try to be present in your life, not take things for granted. And I think that it really helped remind me of that back then, and it's sort of the mantra for which I try to live by till this day.
Your iconic role as Elphaba in Wicked, you truly defied gravity with the success. Do you think you're more like Elphaba, or do you think she's more like you?
I think what happens is they usually become one and the same. That's kind of what happens when you really ingest a character. You can't help but bring yourself to a character. So she taught me a lot about really, not sacrificing or compromising who I am for anybody. And I infused myself, my soul, my voice into her, and we both grappled with our insecurities and our power, and learning to really appreciate our individuality and what makes us special.
Absolutely. Well, you have so many Broadway hits. Tell me maybe some of your favorite songs that we can expect to hear on your tour.
Well, you'll hear ones that you probably would expect. Perhaps I might try a different arrangement with them just to freshen it up a bit, but not take it too far left. And then I'm going to do some other songs that I've always wanted to sing from shows I've never done, or some new cover tunes. There's going to be some real comic moments in it as well. It'll be a wide range, but all really connected to moments in my life that have meant something, that were important to me.
Well, we are keeping our fingers crossed that we maybe hear a few things from your album that dropped last summer, Drama Queen. It's described as soaring anthems and disco-infused beast and just the right amount of drama. Would you agree on that?
Yes, it is very dramatic, and I am going to keep a song or two from that. The concert isn't necessarily, a dance disco concert with lots of dancers. It's definitely more pared down and intimate, but I am going to sort of reimagine some of those songs, because great songs are great with any groove under them.
Yes, indeed. What do you most enjoy about songwriting? Is there a process that you have specifically just for Idina?
I'm going to be honest, I don't love songwriting that much, which is why I find it to be an arduous process for myself. It's really hard for me to make decisions, to know when something's good, to know when it's done. So I've grown to really love the collaboration process, and aligning myself with some songwriters that are, what I say is I give the kitchen sink and then they actually make the choices.
There we go. A little help goes a long way. Thank you so much, Idina, for sharing some of your time with us this morning.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Idina Menzel's Take Me or Leave Me tour, presented by AT&T Performing Arts Center and AEG, is at Dallas's Majestic Theater July 31st. Go to attpac.org for tickets and information.